Welcome to Wise Beyond Bitcoin, where you come for your crypto neo, your news, education, and opportunity. I'll be your host today, Jacob.
And I'm Ryan.
And I'm Lucas. I just figured we go up from the bottom to the top now. You know,
Right.
We're just going with the flow. As you know, we don't edit this, and we just go with the flow. We get the tabs pulled up, and we do our research, and we share it with you, Jacob. This is some awesome research. Another follow up on one of our favorite projects for many reasons, but this is just research and education and entertainment. It's not financial advice, commercial advice, legal advice, medical advice, or any other kind of advice, I think. Right.
Yeah. Much. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And we might as well just get into it. Today, we're going to be talking about the Deeper Network again, and we've got a ton of updates on their ecosystem. Just so much information being dropped in the past 24 hours about Deeper Network. So we're just going to hop right into it with this article here, talking about their newest upgrade or update to their mining and reward system. So they're calling it Basic Mining 2.0. And this is going to update for the Genesis miners and the basic miners. For those of you who were lucky enough to be able to get a Genesis miner, what are the changes? Well, for the people who were lucky enough, your miners' rewards will not change for both the silver and gold Genesis miners when you restake. The mining rewards as high as 90% APY will remain as long as the users restake your DPR for another 6 months. Furthermore, the 6-month stake term will not be locked in for Genesis miners, so they can unstake anytime during that 6-month period. Please note that when you unstake, your Genesis miners will lose their Genesis status forever and lose out on their current and future network rewards and benefits of Genesis node mining. So if you have a Genesis node miner, I would personally just restake every single time, because you don't want to be losing out on that first come, first serve rewards. And they'll talk a little bit.
Are those still available?
They're not available, actually. That was available about I want to say a year and a half ago. You had to purchase 20,000 DPR tokens. And then whoever purchased more DPR tokens was kind of bumped ahead, and it was like this lottery system.
So for those, I know we've talked about it before, and you've talked about it before, and we talked about the importance of privacy. We've talked about Sentinel and VPNs, virtual private networks, and the importance of that in the world of blockchain and crypto. So what can you just, Jacob, let people know real quick, what is Deeper Network? What's the value they're bringing? What is this? What is this miner? What are they doing? How are they helping?
Yeah, I could definitely talk about that. So Deeper Network is a DPN solution. So think of that as a decentralized private network, a VPN that's decentralized. And so they're able to do this using blockchain technology. So that way the user's data can never be logged, leaked, hacked, or traced. And the way that they do that is every server or every node rather acts as both a server and a node, both a client and a server. And so what that does is this information isn't being stored in a centralized location, but rather across the web of data, and done so in an encrypted way using blockchain technology. It allows people to protect their IP address, be able to protect their internet, and being able to even block and blacklist certain websites, which is a feature that I've had to use personally on my network, because we live with kids, and certain things we just don't want them visiting certain websites. And so it's great. It's an awesome all-in-one solution for internet security.
Dig it. This is one of the beautiful things about blockchain crypto. I like finding those innovative projects that are building something of utility and value. This is something that I know people in different places around the world can benefit from having a VPN. And the benefit of a decentralized VPN is you don't have, it's more secure. You don't have the fragility of a centralized VPN service being compromised. And the decentralized VPN service is obviously a lot more redundant, resilient, and more effective at providing that. Now, these miners that we talk about, they're ways of minting like you would mine Bitcoin, minting your own deeper token, but as well as actually being a part of helping the network grow and support it. So you're able to use the VPN, but you're also able to help the network grow. So it's one of those things, is the more people use it, the stronger and the more vibrant the network gets. Is that right?
Oh, absolutely. And something I'd like to point out is that these hardware devices are a lifetime VPN service. Even if you decide that you don't want to mine the crypto, which you can decide not to do, you can still use these devices for their intended purpose as a all-in-one security solution. And with that being said, I mean, it even goes further beyond that to be able to block all ads, including YouTube ads, which I just think is amazing.
Yeah, that really is.
Well, we're not sponsored. We're not promoted. However, we do like to do research to support those projects that we think are innovating and building value, and find ways that we can be a part of that, help them grow. And looking at this website that you're showing, it seems that they've got some type of referral program or affiliate program. And I look forward to reaching out to them. And you've already been using their project. I look forward to receiving my deeper network miner in the mail and experimenting more with this. I'm really excited about that, and sharing that experience with other people and helping this grow, because this is really, it's like Bitcoin or anything else. You see something that you would like to, that you value and like to see grow and succeed, well, then be a part of it and help other people join the network, because decentralized networks grow or get their strength and their value from the network effects, from the actual growth, the more people that involve themselves. So,
oh, absolutely.
What else do you have?
Yeah, let's look at some of these changes. I see that there's something big coming up on June 1st, right?
Yeah, so basically they're basic mining rewards. You would stake a certain number of tokens to be placed on the deeper chain, and they had what was called a proof of credit. And so you had a credit score ranging from 100 to 800, and depending on your credit score, you could earn more tokens, and it was a guaranteed rate. So I was earning like 2.5 or 2.7 something tokens, which was I think it was credit score of 200 or 100. And users will be able to participate, locking in the basic mining APYs, and you can do so before June 1st. But after June 1st, users who want to mine DPR will only have the option to participate in their new version of mining with rewards as high as 60% APY. And this will remain as long as users stake with your DPR for another 6 months. So the deadline is for 6 months after that, and everyone will roll over into the new form of basic mining. So what is basic mining? It's the new generation of mining. It's a simple and natural progression of many mining programs which have evolved to become more sustainable versions of the original mining. This will have a feature that allows the APY to become adjustable every 3 months, depending on network conditions. And so the dates of the adjustments will be September 1st, 2022, December 1st, 2022, March 1st, 2023, so on and so forth. And these APY changes are not just going to be changes towards the downturn, but also the upturn. And so one of the interesting things that they bring up here is that as long as mining rewards paid don't exceed the certain limits for that term, the APYs won't change. So depending on how much the payout is, the APY will stay the same. And during these rate changes, if there's determined to be any, they're also going to have promotional events where APY increases for a term. So you could be possibly earning more DPR than you would otherwise through a promotional event. And this is to encourage miners onto the network, since users can stake and unstake at any time that they choose. It gives them the freedom to control their funds. And so the way you would mine with this device is you would stake the tokens using your hardware device. So you would buy, let's say, a couple thousand worth of DPR tokens staked to be placed on the chain, and all of a sudden you're mining. And the rate of return is going to be variable depending on the network conditions.
Okay, so they're introducing a variable APY. That's kind of the big change, if I'm right.
Yeah, because previously they didn't have a variable APY. They actually, if I'll pull it up here, they had a set rate, which, just to give people a visual of that.
And we'll leave these links below. Just as you can see, Jacob does his deeper network research as we go deeper.
I like to
Into the
dive a little
website,
deeper. But yeah, as you can see here, it starts talking about, oh, this is the registration. I'm sorry. I clicked the one right above it. There it is, basic
Oh, there we go.
mining.
Rewards.
Yeah. So you can see here, to get a credit score or to start building a credit score, you need to stake a minimum of 1,000 DPR in the original Genesis mining, like in the original basic mining format. And this would guarantee you to grow your credit score over time as you share bandwidth. And so as you share bandwidth, you're providing infrastructure to the network to be able to have more people use it. And so they would reward you by increasing your credit score a point every few days. And so over time, you can organically grow your credit score, or you could decide to stake more tokens yourself in addition to organically growing your credit score. So now they're going to be changing to a variable APY from this platform. But in doing so, you're also going to be able to organically grow your credit score and earn more over time, which is going to be very, very interesting. And
now there's an NFT. I don't know. Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, I was just going to say, they're talking about the future of the token itself. And one of the big things that I wanted to bring up is that DPR, you can earn DPR for sharing bandwidth. However, they're going to have new incentives coming in 2022 and a new reward mechanism called next gen proof of work, which is going to be implemented for possibly new hardware devices. They have hinted at cloud storage mining being something that they'll do in the future, as well as having a non-tradable stablecoin, which can be purchased via payment systems such as credit card, and allow the purchase of DPR on the secondary markets. Just going to be
interesting,
super interesting that they're getting into the stablecoin market and that it's going to be a non-tradable stablecoin.
Yeah,
super interesting.
That is interesting. And I like the fact that they're looking to protect user IPs with this next generation proof of work. That's cool too.
Oh yeah, and that's a big step in the right direction, I believe. And with that, they're building out their gateway to a dApp store. So you're going to be able to start using the DPR token, which is, I just love that they're increasing the use cases for their token by allowing people to purchase apps through their dApp store and support the builders in this space, as well as using the token for credit, or not credit cards, loadable
gift cards, right?
Loadable gift cards like Best Buy, iTunes, Toys R Us, Subway, you name
Toys R Us. That's awesome.
Right?
Funny to see that name back. They're making a comeback.
They're making a comeback.
Maybe Luna has there's a chance for Luna after all, right? Toys R Us, still around, so we'll see.
But it's awesome because you can go through here and you can actually use your crypto in a way where this is all at the moment. From my understanding, when I used it, there wasn't any KYC. I don't know if there is an update to that, but I love the fact that you can just use your crypto natively to buy gift cards. And
No
they
doubt.
accept a lot more tokens than just DPR, but having the deeper network token in that pool of tokens you can use is just awesome.
Yeah, it creates more utility for that token for sure.
Oh yeah, and they also are launching an NFT
NFTs.
series. Yep, they're launching entire collections of NFTs, and they're having multiple collections depending on the user engagement that you have within the deeper network. So this is something that's going to be interesting for everyone, whether you're just a regular user, you're a content creator, you're a ambassador of some kind. And so you could see here that they did launch an NFT series for the seed investors only, and that is to be able to access equity in the company. However, with the recent upgrades to the deeper network chain, they now have the ability to mint new NFT collections. And so one of these collections is known as the Deeper Knots, which will be a community focused collection that exists on the deeper network chain. And they're going to have that split across two main collections. They're going to have the Deeper Knots and then the Gold Deeper Knots. And so with that, these NFTs will also add Web3 sharing economies to the deeper network and being able to interact with their decentralized ads, their new content platform, DTube and D-gate, as well as their storage platform. It enables new functionality with these NFTs, which are going to be minted and airdropped starting in June. And there's going to be a few ways that you can actually earn these. But before we get into that, just to explain the difference between the Deeper Knots and the Golden Deeper Knots, the Deeper Knots will be available on the Deeper Network, and you can be able to use them for a 5% discount on their online store. These NFTs can be won through various contests and giveaways, which we will get into in just a sec. And then the Golden Deeper Knots are going to be a limited supply as well. They're going to be only offered to people who are using the deeper network, and specifically are moderators in the community, VIP leaders, brand ambassadors, people who actually add value to the deeper network on just a whole other level than just a simple user, somebody like a content creator.
Jacob, you should get one of these.
I honestly want to try. I'm going to try.
You should. We'll send a message to them, and while we do, we'll say if you got 2 extra ones, Ryan and I we accept it. But we really I believe that, I don't know if you've checked on the email lately, gentlemen, but I think a few weeks ago, we've just been busy, but they did reach out and follow up to say thank you for the work that you did before, Jacob. So I think it would be great to continue to work with them and see what we can do to help grow the community and to use the, to be a part of it. I would love to also, you've been trying to help us get the miner, Jacob. So we'll get on that and experiment so that we can share. It's all education and being a part of these projects that you want to see thrive. Well, join, participate, and watch them grow. This is exciting where they've come. Now, is Deeper Network, is it its own blockchain? Is it?
Yes, Deeper Network is its own blockchain. It is a substrate on Polkadot, which allows for interoperability in very interesting ways. And with the Deeper Network, you can decide to use the device to stake tokens to mine more. You can use either the Ethereum network or the Binance Smart Chain to currently stake. But I personally believe as time rolls on, as Cosmos integrations comes on, there might even be ways to possibly stake in a privacy preserving way with Secret Network, which is something that I would so much love, because I think the merger of protocols that have this focus and forefront on privacy is just huge. And I think the Deeper Network really embodies that.
And Cosmos IBC, you talk about Polkadot, that Cosmos Tenement ecosystem, and you can see a natural gravitation of those coming together for sure. But yeah,
let's put that out in the universe.
Just throwing it out there. Just
Put that in
Eric.
the universe, as well as a few golden deeper knot NFTs to the
Throwing it out there.
WBB, one for each letter, one for W, one for B, and one for B. I don't know who's who, but
We'll
we'll
figure
take
that
a
out.
poll.
Yeah.
We'll take a
We'll
poll. on
take
that.
a poll. Which one of us is W? Which one of us is BB?
Exactly. Maybe it changes, it depends how we're feeling. But this is great. So what else do we have with Deeper Network and what's going on here?
They also have, for those who were able to get the Silver Genesis Miner, they have a limited edition NFT that's going to be available for you. And in addition to a lifetime discount, you'll also receive a credit score increase of 30 points. So you're going to be able to increase the amount that you're mining as far as Deeper Network tokens with this NFT, as well as a permanent discount with their shop, which is amazing. And then same thing with the gold edition, but an increase of 50 points instead of 30 points. So it's increase in the amount of points that you're redeeming, being able to increase the amount of Deeper Network that you're mining, or the DPR token. And with this, you're going to be able to also receive that additional lifetime percent as well.
Dig it.
And for those of you who do want to, possibly win some of these NFTs, we have a link in the description down below where you can enter in this giveaway contest. As the date of recording, we have 9 days left. Today is, what is today? The 13th of May. 13th. Yeah, Friday the 13th. Scary day.
Sweet. But yeah, well, like you say, we'll have links below. That looks like a fun contest. I'm gonna enter for sure.
Yeah.
I can win something.
Who knows? You might just be able to enter the contest, win an NFT, win a Deeper Network device. They have multiple different prize pools. So
that
grand prize winner, second place, three people are going to win second place and at least get a Pico, which I think the Picos are absolutely amazing for a travel device. And you can still mine with the Picos. If you'd like to hook it up in router mode, just plug it in to your router and it works as a router itself. So anything that you connect to the Pico is going to be completely protected. So if you, let's say, want your family to have just regular old internet and you want to protect your crypto ondoings, you could use the Pico and very easily do that.
Nice. This looks awesome. I'm gunning for that grand prize giveaway so that we can do another video to celebrate the grand prize giveaway and use the mini and the Pico and the NFT and let people know how it all works. But we can do it anyway, and we will do it anyway, because that's the kind of stuff we like to do. Show the updates, what's going on in blockchain and crypto, the innovations, and where you can find it's education, news. That's where the opportunities are. This is not a trading channel. We don't use TA and tell you what the price of something is going to be from one day to the next. And good thing, we don't recommend leverage. If you want to leverage yourself, then go at it and have fun, enjoy. But at the end of the day, if you're looking for those Bitcoins, those Ethereums, those secret networks, those deeper networks, those hexes, if you're looking for those long-term macro solid, set it and forget it, this is something that that looks like it's adding value, building value, and it's going to be around for a long time. It's an emerging technology sector that's still very thin, and there's a lot of opportunity for growth, and we're still early. So
and to speak on that point as well, with the basic mining chart, for only $30 after purchasing the device, $30 worth of DPR at the current price, you can start earning a credit score and then over time start earning DPR tokens for as little as $30. And it's a lifetime VPN device.
Dig it. Very cool.
Well, thanks for the research, Jacob. You're always looking at the sectors of the crypto world that we're not always seeing. So it's definitely valued, and we're going to stay on top of this.
Oh yeah. Until the next time, until the next deeper dive.
Have a beautiful day. Namaste, y'all.